Today, we're diving into a heated debate that's taken over the basketball world. Kendrick Perkins just dropped a bombshell, saying Anthony Edwards will win a championship before Luka Doncic, and that Edwards is the better all-around player. But with Luka now on the Lakers and Edwards leading the Timberwolves to a 3-1 series lead, who's really got the edge? Let's break it down. I'm Grubby, and today we're analyzing this spicy X post from NBA Central that's got fans and analysts buzzing. We'll look at the stats, the trade drama, and what critics are saying. Plus, we've got reactions from X accounts like Clutch Points, ESPN NBA, and more to share. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more NBA breakdowns. Let's start with the post that's got everyone talking.
I'm saying to myself, Anthony Edwards is going to win a championship before Luka Doncic. Anthony Edwards is built different. Anthony Edwards is a better all-around basketball player than Luka Doncic. Now, I could come on here like I did earlier in the segment. I could blame J.J. Redick, rightfully so, for the minutes that he played LeBron James at 40 years old.
On April 28, 2025, there is a clip of Kendrick Perkins on ESPN where he boldly claimed that Anthony Edwards is not only going to win a championship before Luka Doncic, but is also a better all-around player. This comes right after the Timberwolves took a commanding 3-1 lead over the Lakers in the 2025 playoffs, with Edwards dropping 29 points, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists in a 116-112 Game 4 win. The graphic on the post says it all. Anthony Edwards is a superstar. But is Perkins right to put Edwards over Doncic, especially after Luka's history of dominating him in the playoffs? Edwards has been on fire this series, and Perkins is clearly impressed. Imagine the NBA's official X account posting this highlight reel, showing Ant-Man's best plays from Game 4. But this take is controversial for a few reasons, mainly because Luka Doncic has already beaten Edwards in the playoffs, taking him out in 5 games back in 2024 when Doncic was still with the Mavericks. Let's dig deeper. To understand why this debate is so heated, we need to talk about the blockbuster trade that shook the NBA. Earlier this season, Mavericks GM Nico Harrison traded Luka Doncic to the Lakers for Anthony Davis. Harrison defended the move in an ESPN interview on April 15, 2025, saying, "There's no regrets on the trade. We targeted AD with our philosophy of defense wins championships." But fans aren't buying it. Luka, at 26, is in his prime, while Davis, at 32, has a history of injury concerns. Fans on X are roasting Harrison for this trade. @JBondwagon pointed out the obvious. Edwards isn't even on the Mavericks, so why is Perkins bringing him up in the context of Harrison's vision? And @BasedGodzilla added, "What does Anthony Edwards have to do with Nico retardedly trading a 25-year-old superstar for a 31-year-old star?" Let's take a look at that post, too. Imagine ESPN NBA chiming in with this image of Luka and AD swapping jerseys, highlighting how polarizing this trade has been. The trade has been a sore spot for Mavs fans, especially after Luka dropped 45 points on Dallas in his return game with the Lakers on April 9th. Picture Bleacher Report sharing this video of Luka's 45-point performance against the Mavericks. Despite the trade drama, Luka has been thriving in LA. According to Bolavip US, he's averaging 28.2 points, 8.2 rebounds, and 7.7 assists in 50 games with the Lakers this season. Perkins himself predicted on ESPN that Luka will retire as a Laker, citing the franchise's history of keeping stars like Magic, Kobe, and LeBron. But with the Lakers down 3-1 to the Timberwolves, is Perkins' confidence in Edwards starting to look prophetic? Let's talk about Anthony Edwards. The 23-year-old Timberwolves star has been a problem for the Lakers this series. In Game 4, he led a comeback from a 10-point deficit, finishing with 29 points, including 5 for 10 from 3, as noted by CBS Sports. Edwards has evolved into a two-way monster. His jump shot, once a question mark, led the NBA and made threes this season. And get this, he's already got playoff wins over Kevin Durant, Nikola Jokic, and now potentially LeBron James and Luka Doncic. Imagine Clutch Points posting this graphic highlighting Edwards' growing playoff resume, and it's hard to argue with that list. At just 23, he's building a resume that most superstars can only dream of. He even played a key role off the bench for Team USA at the Olympics, helping them win gold over Nikola Jokic's Serbia. Perkins isn't wrong to call him built different, but does that make him better than Luka overall? Not everyone agrees with Perkins. At Playoff Page on X said, Anthony Edwards is having a better series, but he is not the better player yet. Picture the NBA's official account posting this side-by-side comparison of their stats, sparking even more debate among fans. And they've got a point. Edwards is 2 years younger than Luka, so he's got time to grow, but Luka's been a consistent MVP candidate for years. Critics have been vocal about Perkins' take. Many, like @Redikurgo on X, pointed out that Luka already beat Edwards in 5 games last season. Edwards is a great player, but a better all-around player than Luka? No. Let's check out that post. Imagine Bleacher Report sharing this video of Luka's 2024 playoff highlights against the Timberwolves, reminding everyone of his dominance. It's hard to argue with that. Luka's career playoff averages are insane: 31.0 points, 9.8 rebounds, and 8.7 assists per game as of 2024. Picture ESPN NBA posting this stat comparison, and let's break it down. Luka's averaging 27.5 points, 8 rebounds, and 7.5 assists, but he's shooting just 42% from the field. Edwards, on the other hand, is at 28 points, 7.5 rebounds, and 5 assists on 48% shooting. Edwards is clearly outplaying Luka right now, but all around, Luka's playmaking and rebounding still give him an edge. Some fans took a more colorful approach to criticizing Perkins. At NBA238247 went straight for the jugular with this comment, implying Perkins' bias might be personal. Yikes, imagine Clutch Points sharing this image of Perkins on the ESPN set, noting how his take has fans fired up. But let's keep it basketball focused. Perkins' take might be bold, but Edwards' two-way play and leadership are making a strong case. Looking ahead, the future is bright for both players. Luka's only 26, and he's already a top 5 player in the league. But the Lakers need to adjust. JJ Redick's decision to not sub in the second half of Game 4, sticking with Luka, LeBron, and the starters for 24 straight minutes, didn't pay off, according to NBA.com. For Edwards, he's 2 wins away from knocking out LeBron and Luka, as CBS Sports pointed out. Picture Bleacher Report sharing this video of Edwards celebrating after Game 4, asking if this is his coming out party. If the Timberwolves close out this series, Perkins' prediction might start looking like a reality. But the question remains, can Edwards sustain this level and win a championship before Luka, who's now in a Lakers system built for titles? So, what do you think? Is Kendrick Perkins right? Will Anthony Edwards win a championship before Luka Doncic? Or does Luka's experience and the new Lakers home give him the edge? Imagine the NBA's official account posting this poll. And I want you to vote in hours below too. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.